are playing some more Marvel Snap. This is kind of my last session of Marvel Snap 101. So the first series, if you guys missed it, we talked basically a deep dive about Marvel Snap. We went over every icon, we went over collection level, we went over pools and series and how to build decks and every minutia bit. So if you guys missed that or you're just getting started in Marvel Snap, seriously go back and watch the first video. I think you guys will have a lot of great information there, kind of some stuff that I wish I had known at that point. And then we play some games against my good buddy Acro, and that was a lot of fun. The second series is all pool 1 decks. So me and my good friend Millie sat down and played some pool 1 decks. We talked about all of our plays, we went through everything, just kind of showed you guys how the game is played at the beginner level, kind of what are some of the options for decks. I built 4 pool 1 decks using only pool 1 cards. I think I had one. Agent 13 was my only pool 2 card that I used because that's where Millie was in the collection level. And we had a great time with that. It was really good. Some good back and forth there. And then this evening, I am very pleased to introduce you guys to my good friend, Hurricane Blitz. Hurricane and I have been playing card games for many years before either of our spawn came into the world.
Yes, long time ago. I mean,
we've been turning boards since '94. Pokemon TCG for me was the first one I played. I don't know about him. But...
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. That was definitely me too. So.
Yeah. Nice. Let's see who we got in the chat here. Dashman said, go, let's go, let's go. Hi, Dad. I love you. Can't wait to watch all the stream. Me too, bud. It's good to have you on board as always. Jonah says, Jonah Bot is running. Welcome, Jonah Bot. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys drop a like if you haven't yet. So, Hurricane Blitz. We played many card games together, card games that no longer exist, many board games that also no longer exist. We've seen the extinction of a whole company, Cryptozoic, at one point. They might still be around, but you know.
Yeah, crypto's still around. You know, they're the ones that make the deck builder DC games and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Nice.
Yep.
So,
but they definitely handed off our World of Warcraft TCG to, you know, like it became Hearthstone. All our art is, you can still find it there.
It is in Hearthstone. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Going and playing in the winning the Fatalis, the Enlightened playmat. That was good times, man.
Yep.
Yeah, we went to Gen Con together, so we played there. Hurricane also has his own board game, which if you guys are interested in checking out, there is a link down in the description. It's called Journey Adventure Quest. It looks really awesome. He tried to send me the PDF of the rules to play test it, and I'm a bad friend, and I didn't do it, but I read it, the whole rule book, and it was awesome. It looked really cool. But yeah, so you want to chat about that for a minute, Hurricane? And
yeah, I can take a second of that. Yeah, so you know, a couple years ago, me and a couple friends, I showed that board game to several people that would come over and play, and one of the guys that I hang out with, he said, I would love for us to make this game. And I said, well, I don't have money. And he said, well, I do, and I would like to make this game. So we started a board game company, Triceratops Games. And the reason we named it Triceratops Games is because when you become an adult, nobody asks you cool questions like, what's your favorite dinosaur anymore? So
that's so true.
I want people to know what my favorite dinosaur was off rip. And there's 3 of us that kind of started the company together. Okay. So, you know, Triceratops got 3 horns. There's kind of 3 pillars we stand on, you know, fun strategy together. Okay. So nice. You know, that's our, like, we want to be able to play games with people. We want them to be fun, and I always want there to be a hint of strategy. Just from, you know, just my card game TCG days. Like, I just love the idea of putting something together and making pro plays. So yeah, the board game is a drafting game. You're drafting equipment to gear up or your armor. Think of Diablo meets Seven Wonders if you're a board gamer. Seven Wonders.
Okay, sure.
So it's like Diablo where you have all your equipment slots and you're trying to put a helmet on, put a chest plate on, put your offhand item, put your weapon on, you know, and then you're kind of increasing the gear of those things as you go, and you play it over 3 rounds. Once you start playing with people that know how to play, you can get games done in less than 30 minutes. We have the full version on Tabletop Simulator on Steam too. So.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah.
So
nice. Very cool, man. Yeah, it looks awesome. I was looking through it. I'm gonna drop some subtle hints to my wife about the champion pack that comes with the playmats. I'm a sucker for playmats. Like, I still have a stack of them in my closet that I get any excuse to bring out.
we've gotten they've shipped us the what will be the game. Like they've shipped us our manufacturer in China has shipped us that what will be the game and what will be the playmat. And I mean, the playmat is incredibly high quality with stitched edges. Like we went, you know, because I love a playmat.
Yes.
I will rank that playmat as some of the best playmat that I've ever had.
Dude, the stitched edges is so big
really
because they fray so bad, man. Like especially if you roll them up and put them in a backpack over and over again, they just start to, you know, fray on the edges. That's nice, man. Very nice. Very cool. So let's see. Andy said, "Hey there, Drewbies. How's it going tonight?" It's going good, man. Thank you for asking. Today is the birthday of one of my friends who passed away a few years ago. So, you know, I made the mistake of getting on Facebook today. That was a mistake. But I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, that's a hard thing.
It is, man. It is. But we had a lot of good years together, so that's important too. But so yeah, it's good, man. Let's see. Dash said, "I just finished my Mandalorian Lego. It looks sick. Also cool." Those mean the same thing. Didn't know you were such a card game person. I am. I've wasted so much. If I could have one wish, it would probably be, can I have all the money back I spent on card games I don't play anymore?
Man, like let me still have the experience, but let me trade it back for that money. That
you remember Battle Spirits? You remember Imagination? You remember? I mean, I saw Battle Spirits came back actually. Apparently, there's now a new Battle Spirits.
Yeah, I think they're trying to. I think is it a board game or a living card game? I think
it might be an
think there's a stipulation behind it.
Yeah. It looks just as dense as it used to be. So you know, tiny 8-point font on there.
Yep.
1 million keywords. Everyone wants to be Magic without the 30 years, you know, of history behind Magic. So, but
at Gen Con this year, they're dropping the new Disney TCG. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. Nice.
Locania, I think.
Okay.
Man, it looks amazing. The artwork is amazing. I thought they were gonna like clip art characters. No, it's all fresh and just really, awesome, really good. And it's got like factions and stuff. So we will be seeing what that's about. And it will again pour my money into something that I'm like 3 years from now, like, well, I wish I'd have had that back.
Yes. Look at all these nice plastic shields I put these in, and these nice cases I have. Yeah.
Yep.
But you know, without us, where would the card game industry be, man? You know, think about that. So
exactly, I carry.
Yeah, exactly, man. So anyway, so that's Hurricane Blitz credentials there for you guys. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into some discussion around Marvel Snap. So guys, this is going to be kind of a deeper dive into some of the cards here. We are going to play some games later on too, just kind of throw some decks against each other, you know, talk about our plays and stuff, and really just kind of like do that piece of it. But right now, Hurricane, I'm curious, what are some of the cards that you are just really interested in looking at, man? Like what are some cards that you've been kind of building around or trying to make work or make happen?
I'd say like, man, I like for a long time, I think there was a big window where everybody kind of plays move as you move up your collection level. I think move is still sleepy good. I just haven't figured it out exactly, because sometimes like there will be people I will be playing with my move deck and they will snap on me and I'm like, they're Shuri deck, they're just like, I'm confident, and I'm like, no, I'm confident. And I really catch them by surprise because I think they're not thinking that the move deck's going to be able to pull it off. I think it takes a couple of pieces to be able to put in there that they're not expecting. And like a lot of people expect Heimdall as the last play, but it doesn't have to be Heimdall. It can be Magneto. I think Magneto's really good.
Magneto
in the move decks too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think that's still a really good, viable thing. But. And you know, Vision is just really good. Just being able to, when you see Vision on the board, it's almost a little bit better than seeing Captain Marvel. When you're like, man, what am I gonna do if he moves here? I have to play here. It's a bigger mind game, and I think a lot of people retreat. A lot of people don't like to play out the 50-50s. You know,
that's true.
And I'm always, I always love to play out the 50-50. I'm like, let's see what I'll snap. Let's see what we get. You know, and so
me too, man. That one,
so. And that's, you know, that bites me a lot of times, and sometimes it's really awesome. So I think I really like messing around with that. A card that I would love to just kind of theorycraft some with is, I think, Beast. Beast is really good. There's a lot of 1-drops if they get replayed a lot. That can just be really cool. I pulled Null, I don't know, a while back actually, and I had it early before I had a lot of the destroy card archetype stuff, and I was like, well, I want to be able to use this. What can I do? And so like Yondu was like my thing, and I was like, okay, if I Yondu, and most of the time that gets somebody's America Chavez off the bottom of their deck, you know, in the low deck. Well, that automatically made my null 9. And if I beast and I get to drop again, and if I'm playing somebody like Shuri or something, I hit a red skull, it's like, this is amazing right now.
Yeah, that is amazing.
And so I would do that, and I would wave into my null, and then I would Arlem Zola my null so it can double my null. So it's almost like playing like a really big Black Panther that you got to split and double, because the null destroyed itself. So since it destroyed, then that doubled its power because of that or whatever. And man, I had a lot of fun with that. And so I think Beast would be like really fun to just kind of talk about, and like what kind of cards we can see being played around him. I actually think there's a disrupt deck that I don't know if I have all the pieces to what I would like to imagine, but this is where I would like to start with some theory crafty ideas. I mean, we can come back to that if you want in a minute, but keep talking about some other stuff. But
yeah, no, I really like these too. I also think like with the new card, Kitty Pryde, I mean, that seems really good as well with him. Like now she costs 1 less too, you know what I mean? And then now you can just play her for free and just keep doubling her power, and, you know, then like you said, just, you know, do something crazy with her basically. I mean, I'm a big fan of anything Hulkbuster as well with stuff like that too, because you know, Hulkbuster is a card I think that's kind of underutilized in a lot of ways, because when those come back to your hand, the great thing about them is that they keep all of that extra power. You know what I mean? So like if you have a 1-drop and you know, maybe draw a beast late, you Hulkbuster it up to kind of give it some more beef. You know, having that come back to your hand now is like a 1-cost 5-drop, you know, or 5 power or 6 power, you know, or even something crazy like you know, like maybe Titania was some risk there with her, but you know, just something like that. I almost said Ebony Maw, but you can't play him with Ebony Maw, obviously, so it doesn't work quite like that.
If you zero him first, you could.
That's true. Yeah.
So like, and I've been doing that, and so really the thing is, I think some of those bigger power 1-drops like Ebony Maw or Titania, and those, if you can get them to 0. Like even after you 0 them, and then you're 0, and that card is now 0 to play, your final turn could be incredibly explosive, and their heavy power also. So that's the thing, is like if they leech you, which I mean, I know leech is like the bane of existence to a lot of people right now, but if they leech you, you don't care, because it's really about, well, I'm about to put 13 power on the board off of my 0 drops alone. I'm not here to do their effects or whatever. And so I think he does have a really cool spot. And so one of my problems with, and this is my problem with probably any TCG game I've ever played, is like I come up with like 2-3 good ideas, and I try to shove them all in one deck together, you know, and I'm like, okay, now it's like really hard to win with any of these. So, you know, one of the better things to do with when I try to theorycraft something is like, okay, if I build Beast around this. So I did Beast, what I did with the Yondu on top of that was I also played Cable, and I would return Cable and Yondu back after the Beast, so then I could replay Cable for 1, and so I would end up getting rid of 4 cards off of their deck, and depending on how the game goes, essentially they wouldn't draw the last turn. They wouldn't get a draw.
That's awesome. That's also like a quarter of their deck. I mean, a third of their deck. I mean, that's insane. You know, like that's like,
and you learn a lot of information when you play those cards. And so, like, I also played White Queen in there, not to do anything with Beast, but just again, well, what card do you have in your hand? So I know what I'm going into in these last couple of turns. Quinjet works well with that, with the Cable too, as a 1-drop. You know, I throw the Quinjet out. You know, one of the big downfalls of this stuff is like Killmonger just eats this stuff alive. You know, you throw all the little drops out, and you're like, Beast, and you're like, on that same turn they Killmonger, you're like, well, they just want that game, you know. So
how does
that's always the theorycraft though. Everything in theorycrafting, it's always the perfect plays, you know, like if I played this turn 1, played turn 2, I think the Beast one that I'm thinking about right now that I thought would be really cool is like, what if I Korg? I play the Korgs and maybe the Rock Slides, but then I also play the Black Widow. And so I get the Black Widow to Widow Bite you. I put a couple rocks in your deck. I put a rock in your deck from Korg. I Widow Bite you. I Beast. back, the Korg, and the Black Widow. And so then I'm next turn for one, I'm putting another Widow Bite in your hand, and then I'm also putting another rock in your hand. So the chances now become like a 30% chance you draw a rock.
Yeah.
And you didn't draw for 2 turns.
Yeah.
So and you can really like if you
gross disrupt, man, that's nasty. You're mean.
Yeah, and so and then on top of that, like where are you gonna go with the? You could do Iceman, and you can do Scorpion too. Those are low cost cards. So if you reset any of those, your opponent could just be a mega fed up at all that, and then turn 5 you drop the leech. So anything that was in their hand is like, well, that's gone now. So all the powers, and so that's like rage quit type stuff.
That's a lot of 1 cube wins, I feel like.
Yes, if you see the curve there, it's like that's one of the things I'm trying to learn is like when to snap. I haven't figured that out completely, because I'm always like, oh, I got this in the bag, I snap and they retreat, and I'm like, well, maybe I should have tried to let that ride to see if they would have let me get 2 cubes at least.
I'm the same.
And if I would have just snapped a turn before, I probably would have been a whole lot better.
Yeah, I'm the same way, which it's just terrible because like the whole name of the game is Marvel Snap, and like that's like a really core mechanic of the game, and I'm like, every time I snap on turn 6, I just call it a boomer snap. I don't remember where I heard that. I heard that from some streamer, but he's like, if you snap on turn 6, that is a boomer snap. He's like, they're walking away at that point, they're like, what about Beast and the Collector? Does that work how I think that works, where when you put him back in your hand, Collector does get like the power up there, maybe like a Collector Bishop Beast kind of,
I don't know if he gets the power up. I don't know if I don't know if I have Collector actually, but maybe I do. Let me see.
No, I think he's series 2, I believe.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. I got a couple. Yeah, because we got the variants from the Infinite.
Yeah.
So
that was pre my time. I've only been playing for like I started the Zabu battle pass. So this is my 3rd battle pass, I think.
I got you.
Yeah.
But, I was day one on like real release, not early access or anything. So the Miles Morales stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Nice, man. Yeah, I think Collector, because he says when a card enters your hand from anywhere except your deck, get +1 power. So I'm guessing that he would work with like a Beast.
He should.
That might be cool. Beast, Collector, and Bishop. Get that. That means he probably works with Kitty Pryde too in that same way. Then when she bounces back to your hand, he probably gets the pump there too. Like
So Kitty, she gives you an energy. Is that what it is?
No. Every time you put her back in your hand, you double her power.
Are we sure?
Maybe it's not double, but every time you put her in your hand, she gains power. Let me look up real quick.
She gains 1 power.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think it's double because I know she got a nerf even pre-release or something. It's like 1-0 or something.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think I saw somebody say that she's a 1-0 now.
Let's see. Yeah, she is a 1-0. When you return this to your hand, you get +2 power. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that with the Beast stuff, that's definitely. And again, it's like what other 1-drops? Like if I'm looking here, like Electra. I would love to play Electra once and then play her again when I'm like, play her on the turn and I'm about to Beast back up, because you're like, oh, let me kill your Ebony Ball, let me kill your Sunspot that everybody and their mom's playing. Let me kill your Thanos Stone.
Yeah.
So kill the Thanos Stone, and then again, I'm bouncing that back. I would want to bounce the Electra back if I'm playing Thanos, because I get 2 stones out of it at least.
Yeah, but if you're playing Thanos, just play Killmonger, right? That's the.
Well, that would be the idea. That you would definitely want to.
Yeah, but I really like Electra, and I do wish that she maybe had a little bit more play around her, because she definitely is a good Sunspot counter, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Is she worth that tech slot just for the Sunspot removal? I don't know. Right.
He's heavy right now, so
he is.
In a lot of my decks, I'm playing 2 to 3 1-drops. Like again, if I'm playing Yondu, and I feel like oftentimes I'm going against other people. They always have Sunspot or something else. There's something else there.
I see a lot of Iceman. My lower ranks.
I just used to see him nonstop. I don't see him crazy anymore, but he's still around.
Yeah, definitely
I hate him too. I hate him.
Yeah. Me too, man. You know why? Because I have 2 6-drops and like a 2-drop in my hand, and then the Iceman comes down, and I've got 2 6-drops and a 3-drop in my hand.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like every time I have 2 6-drops, they're gonna have Iceman. That's the law, man. You know, that's just how it goes. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
I would. So the some other plays that I kind of like or whatever with the beast stuff, if we're just kind of again just kind of playing around with them, is Hood. One, it gets it back off your board for that -2, so you can get rid of your -2, but you can also play him again and then get another demon who's a 1/6. Quake I really like too. This is one of those random Jesse Tech cards. I just feel like I was playing and I would get so many people with that when it's like if you play a card here, destroy it, and I just drop Quake in the middle, and I would flip up the things if I had priority, and it's like, well, I got a 50% chance of like killing their thing right now.
Yeah, it's like a removal spell in a way. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed Quake. Like I even had her like leveled up and had her holographic or whatever because I was playing with her so much.
Yeah.
So
pull Quake up
I think she was really good in some of those things, and she's on the curve, 2-3, everything's fine.
She's good.
But it is like you don't usually want to play her turn 2. I'm trying to do that surprise stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
When people are depending, and I think she's actually really nice. And I know a lot of people do the Rhino or Scarlet Witch when we have like one of the special events.
Yeah.
And so if you build your deck around a special event, I think that's really good and a great way to gain some trophies. You're like, oh, let me build my deck to go along with the Nindaval or whatever it was with the +5.
+5 power,
it's like, let me play the Broad or whatever, like the guy that clones himself, like puts the 2 little insects and play with him.
Oh yeah,
Brood,
like,
yeah. And so it's like I think
it does kind of look like Ben Broad though. I like that better, I think.
I was like, I didn't know what his name was. I just look at that and I'm like, Brood,
yeah.
So it's anyways, you kind of put that, I slapped that in my deck. So I'm like, well, that fills up that lane. That's almost like who can fill up this lane is going to win it typically. But throwing the Quake in there allows you to still build your deck and give them that surprise of flip it around. And then it's like, oh, they spent all their energy into that spot.
Yeah,
and
putting it in Nidavellir. Yeah, now your lane you left empty is Nidavellir or whatever. Yeah. Nice, man. Let's check in with chat here real quick. See, Jim said, hey, how's it going tonight? Just got on. Who do you have on with you, Drew? I've got my good buddy Hurricane Blitz. We've been playing card games together forever. You know who he is, Jim. We went to Harding together. He still lives close by where we met. Anyway, don't want to dox my man here. Dashman, you still like Legos? Sounds like a cool one. Yes, it is. Dash said thanks. So yeah, I like Beastman. Yeah, the bounce and is definitely an underplayed thing. Like, I think about like Falcon and just how trash that dude is. But maybe he could be okay in like some sort of deck like that. But again, the Killmonger, because Thanos is so strong right now. And what Thanos guys does is he puts a 6 1-cost stones in your deck, and you play them, and they've all got really good powers, basically. And Killmonger just kills them all. So Falcon also kind of gets hit, like proximity-wise, or like peripheral damage from Thanos being so good, and everyone running Killmonger to take care of the stones, or other kind of like destroy the 1-drops type thing. But he might. And
I think he could be better. Like, there's something that we don't have in the game yet is increase your hand size. And it's like, I think he could even shine a little bit better if like I had a maximum hand size, like a card that can increase that. Give me a 2-drop that, hey, +2 to your hand size. So then when I scoop all my 1s up and make them, so I could replay them another turn. Because if you get 3 1s down and I still got 4 cards in my hand, well, then I'm not drawing a card next turn, and that seems terrible. So.
That seems real terrible. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, even like a location like in Magic, you've got Reliquary Tower ups your maximum hand size. Like you said, your maximum hand size is +2. Or even I'd play a 1-drop that gave you +2 maximum hand size. Like that'd be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like mega excited about a card that does that, but I'm sure there's a niche somewhere for it. And...
Oh yeah, For sure. For sure.
What's hey,
Go ahead.
do you have a favorite type of like variant? Like, you know how variants have themes?
Oh yeah.
Is there, or like an art person or something? Is there a variant you're like, man, I just get excited when I see these ones?
Man, honestly, I just really haven't seen like a ton of them. I've got a few really cool ones. Like I liked all the Venomized ones. I think look really cool. Like those are pretty all pretty sick. Man, let's see. Probably one of my.
I really
I like the pixel ones too, but no one likes the pixel ones. I get hate on them for liking the pixel variants.
I think the pixels are best when they're troll cards. Like you get a pixel leak or something, you're like, boy, I hate you. Like that would just be so funny. They definitely feel trolly.
Yeah.
I saw you playing with the onslaught.
Do what?
I saw you playing with that onslaught on the last stream.
Yeah.
That pixel onslaught right there. It's so funny.
Yeah. Just got Captain Marvel out of a cache. It's awesome. Nice.
You did?
Yeah, I just upgraded my Shang-Chi because I was like, oh, I didn't realize I could upgrade him to Legendary, and popped me into a Collector's Reserve, and I got Captain Marvel. Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And my last one I got was a Luke Cage variant, the sports variant, which are they're fine, I guess, but the Steampunk Rush looks pretty cool coming up though. A lot of those look pretty sick. I'm liking those.
Yeah. One of my friends got the Steampunk the Hulkbuster, and I'm like, boy, that thing looks fabulous. But,
that's awesome.
But it is. And have you seen the Black Panther one, like the Black Panther Hulkbuster?
Oh, yeah, I have seen that one. Yeah.
I haven't seen either of those yet. I always feel like the same 6 things rotate through my shop. Like, I'm like, what is this? I don't want this right now.
Yeah. There are some really awesome variants out there, though, man. I mean,
I really like Dan Hipp's art style. Like, it's like it's the one that like right now the
Armanzola. They're not Armanzola, the Nimrod.
Yeah, the Nimrod one we get for completing the thing. Yeah, that guy. So when I see his stuff, that's when I'm like, I got 700 gold for that probably. You know, especially if it's something that I play.
Yeah.
And the only reason I bring this all up is because one time I passed on the Beast. Early on, they had a Dan Hip Beast, and I was like, no, I'm not going to get that. And now it's like, every time I'm thinking about playing Beast, I'm like, I wish I would have got that.
Man, I wish I would have scooped that. Yeah, I got a Dan Hip Wolfsbane. That was like one of my very first variants I ever got was Wolfsbane for Dan Hip. It's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah. No, it's awesome.
Yeah. I like the old Savage Land ones because they remind me of like old school trading card games. That art style reminds me of like Magic the Gathering, old Magic the Gathering kind of.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think I bought those packs except for the dinosaur I didn't get, and then I regret not getting them. But the worst part is the rogue that's to that set is one of the like 5,000 collector token specials that show up in it's like a 1% chance of it showing up in your shop for you. And I'm like, it's amazing. She has like a spear and like got these Velociraptor behind her, and I'm just like, that is so cool. Like, but
is it a Series 5 card almost? That's the real question.
Right.
Yeah. Nice, man. So Beast, what else? Anything else you're looking into?
That's probably like the biggest one. I think one thing that's really fun. I don't know if you've had to play against a Gambit deck where they do the Gambit Wong stuff. Man, I played against a Gambit Wong deck, and they just set up that perfect turn where they blow up like 4 of my cards, and then the next turn they blow up 4 more cards. I'm like, well, that was pretty good. Like it's I think their turn is, they. Psylocke turn 2, Wong turn 3, Mystique turn 4, Gambit turn 5, Odin turn 6.
Oh man, that is ruthless.
It'll clear your board, and it's truly like you have to have the perfect curve for it to go off crazy. Yeah. But I just didn't have an answer. Like sometimes I'll have an answer. Like Wong usually is pretty answerable with arrow, but if you don't draw the arrow, you're like, everything's getting blown up. I can't do anything. So that is definitely a pretty interesting one. I think the archetype of just all the shield cards and having big hands with the dinosaur is pretty good. I think we really underestimate those. I think Agent Coulson is like really good because he gives you the curve no matter what. You play the 3-drop, he gives you the 4 and the 5-drop. So you get the curve guaranteed. And I don't think there's any bad 5-drop really in the game.
No,
I think all the 5s typically I'm just like, well, I'm glad to have that in my hand for free, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That seems really solid right now. Yeah, that is true, man. There are a ton of really good 5-drops. I mean, like maybe like a Hobgoblin, I'm like, or like maybe Valkyrie, I'm kind of like, Black Bolt.
Yeah, Valkyrie you can get and not fit your deck type, but at the same time you could be like, this guy spent all his energy to Shuri and play this stuff over here, and you're like, I just transform your dude back to 3 right now. So
yeah, Ronan might be kind of a whiff, but
yeah, I think there are a couple that are definitely could be.
You're right. There are not many. But
I'll take a Gamora for free. Maybe it'll line up. And and that's another one that goes back to the beast play that I think is pretty good. Is the Rocket Raccoon. So if you could trigger them to the 4, like you said, they keep their power ups. That'll bounce back to your hand, and so then you have a 0/4 in your hand that could become a 0/6. And so it's like a 6-drop a 6 power for free on the last turn. Like that is just because you usually got a good idea where they're gonna play. But I think that's another good one to go along with him.
Yeah, and Rocket, he's solid, man. I have a Guardians of the Galaxy deck that I run with like Storm and Professor X and just like those kind of like lock down the zones type cards, so they have to play like to where I'm gonna put my Guardians of the Galaxy, so kind of try and like control them that way. I definitely lean into that style, like Sandman Ramp. Like that's one of my favorite. Just like, okay, I'm gonna Electro into Wave into Sandman into
Yes.
and then just play big stuff, like just windmill everything. And
the Sandman thing is really good. Like I'll play the Doctor Doom with the Sandman, and it's like, you just like Doctor Doom, Odin behind that. You're like, GG, bro. Like that, and they usually scoop. That's one of those times where you just get scooped against. And you're like, I should have snapped before I played Sandman.
Yeah.
But you're also scared because like, what if they played the one thing where it's like, oh, I don't know if I can overcome that. On the turn 4 Sandman or whatever. So anyways.
You play Sandman, they play Shuri, and you're like, man, they're only playing 1 card per turn anyway.
Yep.
That is the worst, for sure. So when it comes to Marvel Snap, how do you feel about like the collection? What collection level are you? If you don't mind me asking how much acreage you have over there. I know that's impolite, but
I'm sitting at 3,073.
Okay. So are you pool 3 complete then, or are you close?
No, I think they say you typically complete around 3,200 to 3,400.
Okay.
So I can pull up the like cards I don't have. You can filter by that or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Pool 3 that I don't have. Titanium moved down to pool 3, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She did.
Yeah, I don't have her. I don't have Luke Cage. I don't have Psylocke.
Yeah, I don't have Psylocke either.
Goose, Hazmat, Baron Mordo, Falcon, Mysterio.
Oh, no Mysterio. Interesting. Yeah. Baron Mordo, Falcon, I got those. No, you're not missing anything
Moon
there.
Knight. No Moon Knight. And Moon Knight and Black Bolt, I think, also fit into that disruption deck I was talking about.
Yeah.
They can maybe find a home of, Black Bolt, discard the lowest cost card, or you're playing him on the turn typically that you just kept them from drawing 2 turns. And so the lowest card could easily be their 4 or 5 drop, and they're just like, again, raging on that stuff. And I think Moon Knight could fit that too. This one is sad that I don't have is Polaris. Like that is definitely if I see her in the shop, I'm gonna pick her up. Okay, recently got Black Cat.
Yeah, I like Polaris too, which again fits into that move archetype that you were talking about earlier as well. Like, pulling so you can get a big dagger or a Craven power up, obviously, like, man, all that's good. So good.
Captain Marvel, she's pool 3, right?
Yep. She is.
Yeah, I don't have her.
Yeah,
don't have her. And Giganto, I don't have him. But that's the list I don't have.
Okay, so yeah, just a handful then. Just a seven, 8 cards, something like that. That's not too bad, man. Nice. So are you still enjoying Marvel Snap? Having been playing since day one, like still getting through pool 3 basically?
This last season, man, I played so much. Like, I mean, it's like, it's one of those sad moments you look at your phone and like see your screen time. Yeah. And I'm like, but that's my video game time. Like, I'm not putting any video game time anywhere else. So
sure, yeah.
I put the Pokemon down for a little bit and I've just been snapping pretty hard, but I'm loving it right now. And again, I think they just keep it fresh. And what's almost the freshest thing is like we'll get an update or a balance. We'll get a balance, mid-season, and I'm like, okay, I'm just excited for these 3 cards that have changed. That were doing nothing and now they're doing something awesome. So.
Yeah, it seems like they're pretty responsive to like feedback from the community and stuff like that. I mean, I like it. I mean, they're like at least like, hey, we see what's going on. Like Silver Surfer and Zabu, like they're oppressive to like you have to play them to be competitive essentially, and if you don't, like too bad for you kind of thing. And I think they really did a good job like nerfing them, but not just completely obliterating them like off the face of the map. Like I still see plenty of Zabus. I don't see Silver Surfer as much anymore, but I don't play like against a lot of Cerebro decks really either. So I don't know, but I think there's still a spot for him for sure.
The problem with Cerebro deck is like, I don't know, it's like 25% of the locations mess you up.
Yeah,
like
that's
so
true.
many of them just give you +1 power, +5 power, or give you all squirrel, or something. And you're like, okay, I didn't want these things. Like these is kind of ruining what I'm doing, because you're trying to fill up every spot on the section so you can like kind of outpower your person. And if if there's just one thing that gives too much power, you're just like, well, that just ruined this.
Well, that's pretty trash. Oh man. Yeah, that's I didn't think about that too. Like that would be really sad. Like all of your hard work is just like, well, good try, man.
Yeah, I'm okay with like, some things coming in and ruining the game, but I just feel like I think the percentage level is real high for Cerebro. But I mean, I lose the Cerebro, it comes out and it's like, I got nothing to do for this, right? I don't play enchants, I'm not maining Enchantress. So if I just can't get big enough on one lane, when I'm playing Shuri Zero or something, it's like, well, I'm about to lose this.
Yeah. What's your favorite finisher? Like, what's your favorite game finisher, do you think? Like, do you have like a go-to card like every deck? This is my go-to.
Yeah, so I was really I was really fortunate to pull the Charon in the deck that I play. So
nice.
So I play the Charon, and then it has, if I can turn off Ebony Maw so I can use him with a 5-drop in the last play, I think it's really hard to compete against a Taskmaster that I'm copying a 30 power, Red Skull, and then I got also a 7-drop I'm playing somewhere else. So they may be Shang-Chi in that Red Skull, but I'm playing a 7-drop. I'm playing a 7 power and a 30 power on that same turn somewhere else. So that usually can counter pretty big, and they're not expecting to see that Ebony Maw on that last, like that 1-drop. A lot of people see 0 at that play. Yeah. But if I just have to turn him off with the Charon if I'm able to do that.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Cool. That's a good. I haven't thought about that one.
And just winning 2 lanes. If you're winning 2 lanes going into that last turn and you have arrow, it's like, well, I win, because you're just going to arrow to the lane you're losing in. If it's not clogged already, like, if it's like, oh, they got 2 cards, like what's the chance of them playing 3 and still beating one of my other lanes seems really low. So
yeah, good old arrow, man. I think a card that I wish was maybe a slightly better, or like that I knew how to use better, is Dr. Octopus. Like I really like the idea behind him of just like ripping all their huge plays to just one lane and being like, gotcha. Like But yeah, I feel like every time I use him, I just get owned by whatever I'm playing,
Yeah, I mean, I've lost to him a couple of times, especially if they pull out my Arlem Zola or whatever, and it's like the first card into the lane. You're like, well, that does nothing now. Like, you just totally ruined my stuff. I had one that I played for a while with him. It's hit or miss.
Yeah.
With his stuff. But I think that's the thing is, it's hard not to want to play the fun card.
Yeah,
like that's always
true.
the thing is like I built this with in mind that I'm going to be playing this Doc Ock when now is probably not the best time that I should play this, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway. For sure. Well, man, is there anything else you want to talk about? You want to get to some games, or what are you thinking?
We can start playing some.
All right, man. Yeah, let's hop in here. I just, from all of our talk, I had to throw together a beast deck real quick, so we'll see if this is any good or if it's terrible, which I'm afraid it probably is. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I'm about to say I haven't actually put, like, again, I've just been theory crafting that, dude.
Yeah.
I actually haven't put that together. I actually have one beast thing that I kind of did, that one that I was talking about with the cable and stuff. So is there like you want me to play with just anything or random stuff? What you want me to do?
Yeah, man, you can play with anything. I mean, I'm down for just I'm gonna smash this beast deck against you and see how that goes, and then we can just start playing our own decks against each other, just kind of whatever we've been playing or messing around with, or just talk about them a little bit beforehand, or while we're playing the game, we'll kind of talk through like maybe what some of our play line, or if like, let's say you have a really great curve, or like it's all coming together, it could take a minute to kind of talk about that, and we can kind of explain that. I know the turns are really short, so we can't really like elaborate profoundly on them, but even after the game, we'll just do a real quick kind of recap after the game, maybe talk about some different moves or what we liked, what we didn't like, that kind of thing. So
yeah.
All right, cool, man. Well, let me get a code generated here. Let's check in with chat too. Let's see. Dash said, I love the pixel variants. They're awesome, dude. The pixel variants are, I mean, they have a soft spot in my heart. I played so many Marvel pixelated games, I feel like, growing up, that
yeah, it definitely has that vibe of what's the gym game from Super Nintendo. That's what it made me think of.
Man, classic. All right, the code is 25911. Have you played much battle mode yet?
Yeah, me and one of my friends do. Maybe I've played a total of 4 games.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so let's see here. We'll go. See what
Have you found yourself building any decks where you just like skip putting 1-drops in it?
Yeah, I do. Honestly, I do that more now than anything. Like,
yeah, there was definitely a window of time where I was like, no, I'll just skip that turn 1 play. That does nothing. Like, I'll just keep it moving.
Man, these are some awesome locations so far.
So fun. I have that Angela variant. Nice. This Sentinel Pixel, he's pretty nice. Like, I'm like, okay, that's
yeah, he's got like the cool buildings in the background too, like kind of coming down. That's cool. No cards are revealed this turn. We'll see. I'm not even gonna draw a beast this game. Let's see. Just never get him. Okay. I think that's fine there. I don't know. So the idea that I have with this deck is just trying to pound the guys up, then put them back in the hand to replay them to the lanes where I need them, basically. But we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Quinjet, that's what I'm missing. See, Quinjet would be also good with Beast too. Oh no, it's one of the cards that didn't start in your deck.
Yeah, that's. I think that's why I was confused at the collector idea.
Yeah.
Because I thought it worked like Quinjet. Because I knew I'd played the beast with the Quinjet or whatever.
Yeah. All right, let's see. That Scorpion hurt me. Got me. Dash said, I love pixel video games. They're so good, even if they're old. They're great, especially love old Pokemon. That's right, I'm raising you right. When you say that, that's how I know. Ooh, Quinjet plus Sentinel, that's pretty fun. Good old Devil Dino.
Yeah, it definitely holds it down.
So that collector did gain power from...
yeah, I saw that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that was it's pretty nice watching, like, you just put like a free 8-drop back in your hand, and
Yeah.
like, that's like bro, like, that's gonna be a big play. Like,
Yeah.
here we are on the last turn, like, what you freaking to do?
I think you got me still, though. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Oh. 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 You got me, though, because you beat me by 24 in the middle, and I got destroyed. Oh, no.
Nice. I was like, if he has an arrow right now, that could definitely, like, hit me.
Yeah, I didn't have any. Oh, I had in my hand was a -1 Mystique, Dr. Doom and Chavez. So I was like, Yeah,
it's funny because I was like, I could have played one more card, but I was like scared to like play. I thought about playing my cards in a different order, but I was scared of getting my dinosaurs too small. And so that's why I played it that way. But then after I'd said it, I was like, if he's playing arrow right now and he arrows the middle, like, he's sucking them both in, and it's gonna be tough for me.
Yeah. But then the demon got smoked by the danger room.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, Parker said, "What's up? What's up, man? How you doing? You're doing well. Cards here have -1 power. Great. Seems good. Seems good." So what do you think is the most toxic location?
Like, that I hate to see when I'm playing?
Yes. Yeah.
I hate that swap hands one. I hate that one.
Me too, man. That or the one where you draw from their deck, like,
Yeah, like, that one is not the worst to me because I'm like, well, at least I still got my 3 own cards or whatever.
Yeah.
The one that I always think's fun typically is like the one that just like blows up your deck and draw 3 cards, and it's like, all right, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, Lemuria 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just insta snap on that one. Just like, let's see if they just retreat. You know, like, let's see.
Yep.
Usually my deck has enough redundancy built into it, you know.
There's more and more locations that come out that make it where you want to play on the unrevealed location. Like, you know, because it's like, oh, cards can't be played here. You know, there's so many that you're like, well, if I would have already played there, that would have been awesome. Especially when, like, the third flip is the little shrinking the Pym particle. What's the building where it shrinks?
Oh yeah, the miniaturized lab.
And you can't play there for like 3 turns or whatever. And you're like, well, if I would have already played there, but I'm always scared because I'd hate to block off the one where it's like getting extra energy every turn.
Yeah,
you know,
super flow or whatever. Yeah.
Man,
or
that
worse,
is
it's
just
like Space Throne. You got like Iceman stuck in Space Throne. You know, or
yes.
Yeah. Or your hood or something like that, you know, and you're just like, okay, well, never mind. Bucky Barnes stuck over there. Oh man.
What to do? Okay.
All right. Oh, interesting. Hmm. See if that's
what you're talking about over here. What you're talking
you
about.
better not. You don't see.
Oh, that's very interesting. Very interesting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This guy is 13 demon over here. Mm.
Hmm. Hmm. I think I want to do that. That seems real terrible. I could do that into that. That doesn't seem bad. Let me try that. Get over here. No.
Okay. Same thing. I got to play him one turn earlier because I got the old Quinjet.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Man.
Mm-hmm.
School time.
This is technically the better play.
Oh man, let's see.
You trying to rock it? Like, I'll rock it then.
Oh, so you just want me to retreat?
I mean, if that's what you think you need to do, I mean, you're the one with the 13 demon over there. That's pretty good.
That's true, but you've got like any 6-drop beats that basically over there, so now I'm kind of stuck in that way. Like, do I just do... I think I do this. Let's go. This could be it for me. This could be the last turn of this game. Or this round or whatever. This hand, if you will. Let's see. Yep. Oh, nice. Looking for that Dr. Doom play.
Yeah, I was thinking you were going to try to play and bust it.
Yep. I think I got you.
Yeah, I think you do too.
Yep.
I was hoping you would split two littles, like, and do like let me just do a little over here and then do something right there. But
yeah, I was like, man, I'm not sure like how that -1 Iron Man, is it gonna like double up to -2 then, or how's that work? But it's just the whole total, it looks like, so that's good.
Yeah, but he does double his negative.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Either way it works, I guess. Yeah, so I had Mystique in my hand too, and I was like, maybe I should Iron Man on 5 and then Mystique, and I was like, no, I'll play the arrow just to fill that lane and make him like be stuck on whatever power's in there, like that's what he's locked in at,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Oh, squirrel, eh? Okay, interesting. All right, so X Mansion. Okay.
More clutter.
Yeah.
Like squirrels clutter, X-Men clutter.
Yeah.
And it's like, then I get stuck playing all these little dudes, kind of here at the beginning, and it's like, you just don't know. Because you're like, well, I want to play. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh my. Come on, man.
Now it's like, do I even play cards? I have 3 more cards I get to play. Why is Sunspot not out here?
Come on, Infinite. Oh, Yellow Jacket, okay.
Oh my goodness, that is so.
Let's get it.
Scoop. Scoop. This is awful.
With the specs.
Yeah, of course they got snaps. That guy, of course he does.
I mean, you got to, you know.
Especially when you have the Doctor Doom in your hand that's putting that into Sanctum Sanctorum.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Oh my goodness, this guy. Might as well just go into this retreat, go and fight one more fight with this deck.
High stakes, here we go. Oh man. I mean, Spider-Woman, that seems pretty good. A 5'11" coming down, basically.
Pretty sure that was great against my yellow jacket. That was so awesome.
Yeah. Oh, -3 power. Oof. Seems real tasty. Oh, he's playing into the... Oh, there it is. MVP. Oh, interesting.
Go ahead and play in the machine world for me.
Okay.
You know, my Quinjet's gonna say,
yeah.
Let me discount that.
How you like that forge? It's all yours. You can have him. Enjoy it. He's gonna
forgery.
Gonna come back and get me. Oh man, kill him.
Hey, I appreciate seeing that after I've already played a couple cards into him, especially Sunspot.
Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible. Let's see. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, passing him back.
Yeah, you can have another forgery. I wish those Sentinels kept their power-ups when they clone themselves.
Oh, that'd be awesome. So let's see. See, Forge isn't as awesome for me. See, dude, the Sentinel would be so broken if you put like a 2-cost 5 in your hand, just free lizards over and over again. That seems really good. Oh, Moon Girl, interesting. Yep. So.
That's a misplay on me, but it's okay.
I think we're gonna try like this. Oh, got me.
They can come hang out in this -3 zone.
Yeah, it seems pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I was kind of doing some math, and I was like, okay, Drew's got all those power-up cards, and I was like, if I Moon Girl into the kiln, it probably puts me up pretty good, but you could still Doctor Doom into that last spot, and I was like, that's gonna be tough. Like, so I just kind of was like, I probably should abandon ship, honestly, like unless I'm skipping turns for Sunspot, but I didn't want to do that really either. So.
I mean, yeah, you're not trying to float like turn 5 and 6 or anything, you know what I mean? Like just to win one lane for sure. Parker said, "What's up? What's up, man? I know that was a little bit ago. We are playing some Marvel Snap with my good buddy Hurricane here, and we are just. This is a Beast deck that we kind of talked about Beast and Theorycrafted. I had an idea. Mystique is definitely a dead card. She needs to come out of here. Like I don't have hardly any ongoing. I guess I thought all these guys like Bishop and Collector were ongoing, but they're not. They're just like these are my powers.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, definitely." Angela, she's also like, this is just my power. Like, it's not ongoing. But, seems pretty good. Yep. Got me. Good game. That double
GG.
arrow, man. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I saw the setup, I was like, I don't think Doctor Doom spoils this.
Yeah.
To double arrow. Typically he's really good against arrow, but
Yep.
I had to was thinking about it.
Yeah, but it was enough. Yeah, she's a wait. I always make the mistake of playing the Moon Girl one first, and I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
Shit, I gotta play out the one that's not the Moon Girl one. Oh, high stakes. Here we go. Vibranium mines. Okay.
So they start speeding this thing up, like it put it to 2, because I only got 1 health left.
Yeah, it's high stakes now, so everything's doubled.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Once you get to game 5, I think then it's high stakes. It's like, come on, hurry up. The people
no, that makes sense. Because I'm sitting there like, man, am I about to just like one game at a time this thing? Like, so now that makes it better. I don't really like the vibraniums. They're okay, but I don't want to flood it right now.
My first time of not reading vibranium and dropping it in, then trying to destroy it with venom. That was good times.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that seems okay.
Vibraniums are free from my deck though.
That's true. That with the Quinjet, that is very true.
Oh, that's so sad. This cloning bats with the Quinjet.
That seems really good. Oh, I'm gonna miss a draw. I misplayed. It's alright. Scorpions over and over! No! They hurt. Yep.
Hand too full.
Yep.
This Bifrost.
Let's see what happens. Curious here. Alright. Turning some cardboard like the good old days, except it's digital cardboard now.
Yep.
You know what I think is a really good animation is Cyclops. Like I got Cyclops the other day off like a random card, dude. That beam is sick, man.
Oh yeah, cool. Especially when you hold them down and move them around, you just like light up the place.
Yeah. We'll see how this goes. That's pretty good. Got me again.
Okay. Call it a comeback.
Man, I almost played to the other 2 lanes and just left it alone, but it's alright. Spread out.
Yeah, I thought you might. I was like, I'm gonna have a tough time here, but we'll I mean, the Devil Dinosaur, I knew I was gonna get him big by playing Sentinel, and he was gonna clone himself, so he'd get back big. So
yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Cloning
no,
bats
the
plus
demon.
Devil Dino and Quinjet seems pretty good. And Vibranium Mines also seems not terrible.
Oh yeah, that and cloning bats and vibranium, all that stuff
Yeah.
works pretty well with it.
Yeah. Ooh, interesting. The Quantum Realm. This is a new location. Newer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This dude's the hero on it.
Yeah, seems pretty good with Sunspot. Seems pretty good with this too, though. We'll see. Dashman said, let's go. Here it is. Hurricane's coming back on me. Those scorpions, man. Ooh.
Nobody wants to put rocks in their deck. Nobody.
I know, right?
I don't even care if they're free. That's not doing me good.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be hard to battle you on that location. No Quinjet right now is terrible also.
Yeah. On turn 5, cards cost 1 more. Awesome. Love it.
I think I hate that card. We talking about like
Yeah.
locations, but that one is way up there for me too.
Yeah. It is the worst. Oh, man. I don't even know.
I've seen right now.
All right.
And the Rock. Well, that's useless. ... All right. What is Drew going to be doing? He never played Beast, so he doesn't have like 40 free cards he's about to play against me.
It's true, I don't. I have 1 card. One last card. The ace up my sleeve.
It's pretty good.
It's
a pretty good ace.
It's super Gambit. He wipes
I don't have the answers to it, Sway.
Oh man.
Yeah,
It really
don't.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna come down to what lane we both selected. I think you should play in the left, man. I think you got it over there.
Oh, I do. I do have it over there. Okay.
He's got Devil Dino for the left. You gonna get me?
If I could snap, I'd snap on you, I believe. Here we go. Come here.
Oh.
I did
Seems
play in the
pretty
left,
good.
Drew.
Seems pretty good. Good old Arrow, man. She's so good.
Yep. If you're winning 2 lanes, I was
Yeah.
sitting there I was thinking about it, and I was like, he's gonna Dr. Doom me here in a second, and I won't.
Yeah.
The arrow won't help me. But then you didn't have a drop over there,
Yeah.
and so I was like, oh, I have a chance.
Yep. Don't call it a comeback. Like you said, you're hanging on with your fingernails. 1 life. Every time I
Old
drop this
double
Mystique, I'm
fold.
just sad.
Yeah, I would be too. That's pretty terrible.
That's what I get. Read the card, he said. Superflow, what up? This is an awkward spot, kind of. Let's see how this goes.
Interesting.
The full float with Sunspot. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Especially when you didn't have a 2-drop. It's like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. One of us is about to lose Superflow.
Yep. Hmm.
Oh, interesting. Hmm.
Let's see how this goes. All right. I got. Oh man, that seems pretty good.
Nice Iron Man, Drew.
Never saw him coming.
Pro plays, they said. Pro plays.
Which location goes off first, Starlight or Asgard?
Do they work? Like your left location, what is it? Is it for you?
It's Asgard.
What is your left? Yeah. So yeah. So I think left to right is how it works.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I'm not 100%. We're gonna find out though.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh. All right, that's a thing. Get over here.
Hang out with you. We'll come hang out.
Oh, and you kept Superflow. So it actually did Starlight first and then Asgard.
Yeah, it did.
Interesting. Oof. What a timely draw.
We're gonna see how it shakes out.
Yeah. I suppose we are. That seems pretty good. All right, let's see. Try that. See what happens here. Might come all the way back on me.
Snap.
Yep. Oh, I misplayed that anyway.
Oh, you were gonna try to Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still won that location regardless, but
yeah. Arrow, man, just too good. Please nerf. This is gonna put me in the negative. I'm gonna have to go make a withdrawal from the debit account.
Ooh, Space Stone, how fun!
Oh boy, oh boy.
Everyone's favorite. Drew's real good at powering up cards. Put a 14 demon over there.
We'll see. I've had Mystique in my opening hand every game and just mocking me. Bar Sinister. Oh no.
Even less cards get to be played.
Yeah. This is bad. I need a card right now. All right, that's a card. Okay.
these are not the cards I'm looking for.
Yeah, for real.
Like, oh, where's Sunspot? So I can just skip this turn. Like,
yeah.
Man.
I guess that's what I'm doing. Is that. So we'll see how that goes. Last turn for this match. Yep, it is, Dash. You're right. This is it. Awesome. I think I can do this.
Well, let's find out what this is gonna do.
That seems pretty good. Okay.
Okay, that was pretty fire. that was pretty dope.
Not quite as good as old girl though.
No, the hand was full.
Yep.
I was like, if he could have triggered to come back up and you would have had space for something else or whatever, that could have been real dope to get another beast in your hand.
Yeah.
Whoop. Let's see what it looked like. Let me have something over here. Not one of you gonna make real strong. Yeah, that's what I will take.
Oh, I got booted.
You got booted?
Yeah, it says, "Oh snap, you have encountered an error and has been reported. Sorry." Guess we'll never know. Oh man, that's crazy. I've never had that happen to me before. I haven't been kicked from a game ever.
Let's see if it'll let you rejoin if you close out.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Reconnecting the game, catching up to changes. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you still got me though, because I don't have any other ways to like power up my beasts or anything over there. I mean, I got this. I'll win one of them, I suppose. Yeah.
I am Iron Man.
GG's, man.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that last one, I was like, well, if you play something over here to the space throne, I'm gonna try to arrow something, because you just put all that small stuff back in your hand. So I was like, well, I think I can snatch it up.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got in the tank.
So that deck that I played right there, that doesn't. I mean, it's got some pull 3 cards, but that's like what I called like, where I just took. I looked through the curve, and I went through and got all the good cards that I just thought were like, this card's just good.
Yeah.
And I nicknamed that deck I nicknamed it Goodies, because it's just like a bunch of good cards.
Yeah.
I think Devil Dinosaur, like when you're playing White Queen and the Sentinel, like in Moon Girl, you're gonna have a full hand, and then the Arrow She-Hulk, just skip the turn 5, play Arrow She-Hulk together, or Devil Dinosaur She-Hulk together. Like that's just a really good turn 5. And if you got the Sunspot down, it's gonna give him 5 power. So I don't know. That's just me just playing. This is one of the things that I think is the best drop at the 2 slots or whatever, that kind of stuff.
Man, that Scorpion threw me off so much too every time. Like, I mean, that math changes like so hard. Like hitting 4 cards in my hand, especially if I already had like Hood or Iron Man in it or Mystique, like, oh man, that just wrecked me.
Especially for that deck that you were playing with. That was tough.
Yeah. So I like the bounce. Definitely going to pull Mystique out. I'm going to think of something else to throw in there. Maybe like Agent 13 for another 1-drop or something, and also works with Collector kind of. That doesn't seem terrible. Just a couple of tweaks in there. We'll come back to it maybe. So let's see what else I got for you. Maybe we'll get you some of this. See if this is
Yeah,
any good.
I got a random thing for you.
All right. Whoops. No, not play. Friendly battle. There we go. All right. It is 29117. That was good. You came back on me like 6 health, 7 health, 8 health, something like that. That was crazy.
Yeah, I lost 8 off rip, like that first game I lost or whatever. And it was like double snap.
Ooh, the vault. Okay. All right. No. Hmm. Nice.
The one of the things I really like about Cable is like when I take that card from you, you're like, well, what was it? What does he have?
Yeah,
and like
exactly.
you don't know that I have a very crucial thing to what your combo could be, you know?
Yeah, yeah. That's true. Nope, and putting him back. Do a little more damage.
One of the moments where like I'm not a huge fan of my option, like my turn 4 option here. It's not ideal. We're now limited to 1 card. The Vision.
Yeah, man. Better Captain Marvel. Okay, yeah. Nerp. Oh, okay. That seems alright. Yes! Dodge the Shang-Chi!
That is lame. Oh, the snap.
Oh, the snap.
It does seem good.
It sure does. So how early would you say you can tell what deck somebody's playing usually?
I don't know, the second card, like if they played 2 cards, I'll at least eliminate it down to like, you know, 3 or 4 if it's like the major decks or whatever. Sometimes you're just like, oh, they're just kind of playing some random cards, you know.
Yeah,
so
for sure. Do you have any of the big bads? You have Kang, Thanos, or Galactus?
I do not.
Yeah. Galactus seems super fun.
Yeah, that's the one I would want to buy for fun's sake. But Thanos is so competitive right now, but I feel like that just means something's going to change, you know?
I mean, he just got buffed, so unless they change something with the stones, maybe? Brutal. Nice Thanos on the Moon Girl.
Yeah. That was good. Like, I was like, all right, I'm going to be able to win that over there. What I was hoping was you were going to play like a big there. Like if you would have had a big Shang-Chi.
There's like Shang-Chi, for like my Chavez or my Magneto or something. Yeah, Magneto Nope, I just played the best card in the game instead. Sorry.
Yep.
Do not like this grip so far. Let's see how this goes. No.
Yeah, we want to blow that up for sure.
Interesting. Oh my goodness. Quinjet with the cable seems pretty good.
Breaking news.
Oh my gosh, another 6 drop into my hand.
Just for you.
Oh man. Seems. Yep. I like your armor avatar too. That's cool.
Yeah, I feel like it's just tech I was running at one point. And I was just like, I'm gonna put that because I just feel like I was going up against Carnage and Venom and them all the time. And I was like, I'm just stopping all that stuff. The moment they play down Nova, I'm like, nope, armor.
Yep. Yeah, Cyclops is just my favorite X-Men, dude. He's probably my favorite Marvel character, so I'll always be rocking the Cyclops.
Oh, I got you. No, that's dope. I don't have. Do we have Cyclops? They gave us that one.
Yeah. He's like one of the starter ones you get for the first battle, like the beginner battle pass, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Please play. So you're gonna just LOL at this. What are you killing? Oh. Not my other 6 drop. Oh no. Let's see. I probably should have retreated on turn 3, but you know what? Here we are. Why not? Let's see what happens. Yep. Good old Devil Dino. Cyclops is the most disrespected Marvel character out there. Thank you, Parker. He is. He gets a bad rap for sure. Oh boy. See how this goes. Yep. Good game.
Good game. I thought that's what you might be doing because I know you took that from me or whatever. Yeah. You know, you revealed the information and you said another 6 drop, and I was like, okay, well he's got the Arlen Zola.
Well, I got 1 6 drop in my hand, so I was like, I don't know if he's gonna move Devil Dinosaur to the middle or not. You know, if he like expects me to try and go mid. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, good old Oscorp Tower.
You don't got that hood this game.
My Electro! Oh no.
It's always so sad to watch Yondu blow up something. He's just like, bro, why do you hate me?
Oh man. Yep. Let's see. Man, this is bad. I'm not getting anything. I'm pretty sure I've got cards other than 5 and 6 drops in this deck. I'm pretty sure. We need to go back. No, bro, come on.
I'll take that guy.
Oh, I had to pass. I'm out of here. Get out of here. See ya.
I should have let you. I should have let you build him up and then blow him up.
You should have, yeah.
So where you're thinking, oh, I got something good going.
Yeah,
here.
at least I'm doing something right. Just give me the. At least I'm doing something. Another dark dimension. Okay. Back to back.
Yeah. Wow.
There she is.
That's so random. What you got for me? A spoonful of sugar over here?
Oh yeah.
Let's get that. Let's get that spoonful of sugar. It helps the medicine go down.
Sure does. Cabell. My goods.
Yeah, you're sad at what I took. Not really.
Okay. That's fine, I guess.
He said it's no longer dark.
Do that. Let's see.
You snapped? He was like, you got it like that?
I think so. We'll see, I guess.
We will see, sir.
Yoink.
Whatever, we can hang out.
Not gonna lie, that Cosmo, not fun. Not great. Not great. So I still know you got a devil somewhere hiding over there. Probably.
Or do I?
Or does he?
Or did I get this random card?
But with Cosmo...
That was the card it randomly gave me or whatever.
Oh, gotcha.
Off of my Agent 13, but you
Nice.
pulling that Cosmo over there does keep me from Arlem Zola it right now.
Yeah.
That did wreck me.
Thus the snap on turn 4. And I did not see the Cosmo coming, but I did.
Yeah, and I think that's GG. I'm kind of like doing some
Yeah.
math. It just didn't really,
Yeah.
especially like, I mean, putting that Cosmo there on that spot, like
Yeah.
even my other plays want to be there. So that's a retreat for me.
Woo. Got the 2 cubes off from those team. Let's go, chat. Oh, man. All
It's
right.
like the beast stuff like isn't like, you know, like that very first play I had a couple of the cards that went well with it, but like, you know, I hadn't comboed because you don't want to like save it till the end because you're trying to play your end game plays, and that's why I was theorycrafting that other one that's more like hand disruption and that kind of stuff is because those can feel like, oh, I can still do late game stuff and be cool about it.
Yeah. I kind of like the no fun decks, you know what I mean? Like I know you showed up to play Marvel Snap, but you're not going to be playing Marvel Snap today. Sorry to tell you, man.
Right.
Like,
I know that's not fun for them, but it's hilarious for me.
Exactly.
No, the Scorpion.
Got him. What'd you get? Anything good?
It's the best.
Oh man, the Triskelion.
Interesting here.
Terrible.
Let's see. What will Drew do?
I'm gonna play a card to a lane and tap out all my mana. Hey, what up, Cosmo? Parker said, you know how I was saying I could get Thanos from the token shop after the bundle came out? Yeah, I miscalculated by 500 somehow. Oh no! That's alright, man. You're only 500 away. That's like a collector's cash, man. Just go find a card that you don't care about and level it up a whole bunch. Just to try and get those token drops out of cash. I'm liking Token Tuesdays. Do you participate in that, Hurricane?
I do. It's just, you definitely want to get those tokens up. That's how, just trying to find those cards for your certain decks that you're trying to build. Yeah. And again, I'd love to build around Galactus. I think he's the most fun out of the three. Yeah. Have you played against King much?
No, I played one game against him, but I haven't played much against him. And then of course I saw like the infinite loop glitch, It was fun, but
oh yeah.
Oof.
That was silly of me, misplayed. I meant to flip that the other way. But that's okay. The snap. After the misplay, that's so disrespectful.
No, I got some okay cards. You can only play one card. So that's what I like about Electro Sandman is like I can only play one card, but now only you can only play one card.
Oh yeah, no, that's good. I have a deck with the same kind of stuff rolling for sure.
Yeah. The infinite loop glitch is so stupid, says Parker. Yeah, I mean it's a bad deck. Like don't get me, it is not a good deck. Like it's not. You're gonna be giving up cubes if you try and play it, and that is the definition of no fun. It's not fun for either player. I feel like just who's gonna buckle first? Who's gonna have the less willpower?
I'm just whatever. Whoops, I missed that timing.
No,
I just lost because of that.
What happened?
I was just gonna retreat, and then I clicked it, but I didn't click yes.
Oh no!
And so then I ran out of time. So
no.
Good game. I was doing the math. I was like, I don't think I'm getting there unless I draw one card or whatever. And I was like, I don't think it's happening.
Yeah.
The Cosmo was what was wrecking me there because I couldn't Shang-Chi the Sandman.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, see that was my first go at Beast. I never even played Null that game. See, I had Null in all those games. I never even played him.
Yeah.
There was one time he was in my hand, but he wasn't the better play. I still won the game, but he was up to 16 power, which was nice. But
yeah. Dang, there's Jim Lee Cyclops in my shop. There's Dan Hip Mysterio and Dan Hip Ultron. Oh no.
I do have a Dan Hip here. I have Dan Hip Ultron. I love that card. I think that's awesome.
It does look awesome. Oh man.
What's your other Dan Hip you have?
Mysterio.
Oh, that's awesome. I have a Dan Hip Adam Warlock.
Oh man, dude, I bought the one pack that gave you 65 boosters or whatever, I think it was it wasn't Mystique, it was one of them, and it gave me all Adam Warlock boosters. I was like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, I've tried to play him once or twice, and it's not like I hate it. There's a couple decks some of the what are they called, just the villain guys that the Shuri deck kind of stuff, the Lizard and those dudes, they really help you trigger him for sure. But it's still well, it's just one card. What's that doing for me that other things can't do for me?
Yeah, that's very true. Did you get the Sinister Bishop?
I did not. I was eyeballing it. It's I mean, 1,500 collector tokens is nice, but in both of those variants look cool.
Yeah, I like the Mr. Sinister with long hair, man. He kind of looks like Morbius, kind of like Jared Leto Morbius a little bit. Like,
yeah, he does.
Yeah.
One thing that's cool. I mean, I don't know how often you're gonna stream Marvel Snap, but
yeah.
This makes me think of a time when I used to listen to a Clash Royale podcast, and what they would do is throughout the week they would save up their chest or whatever, their really awesome chest.
Yeah.
And so you could save up your catches, and I do that anyways. I save up till I get 10 because it's more exciting to open 10 at one time. Like, oh my goodness, exactly. What is it? And you could probably save up for your stream or whatever. Like, hey, chat, I got 4 or 5. Let's go ahead and start with that. This is like a fun thing, and so your chat can see that and be excited with you when you open stuff like you just did with that Captain Marvel a second ago.
Yeah, man, that's so true too. And like it kind of scratches that gacha itch too, that gambling itch a little bit, like, what we gonna get, like, and then it's like, 300 credits, awesome.
Right. And so that's why I like saving up 10, because I know I'm gonna at least like get 1 or 2 new cards out of it, or like a cool variant or something.
A cool variant, yeah. Well, man, we're coming down to the last half hour. You want to get one more, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. No, not play. Stop.
You want me to play with like something that's like, I try to climb the ladder with, or?
Sure, man. Yeah. I'm gonna play this one then. This is a decent ladder deck for me. So I'm also much lower rank than you too. So you'll be like a mile away.
That's true. I mean, I got a couple of things.
Play something sick, man. The chat doesn't get to see the cool meta decks, so pick something awesome. Pick something that you climb with. That's good. And the code is 25449.
25449.
Yep. Oh, we got 20 minutes. Ooh, yeah. All right, we'll get one more in. Thank you everyone for chat. Make sure you guys drop a like if you haven't, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the Snap content. That would be a good shorts though too, Hurricane, as doing just like shorts. I've seen other Marvel Snap people, like, I'm not a Marvel Snap content creator by any stretch. I just play what I like to play, but I've seen other people do that for like shorts, open 10 collector caches or whatever. So it's like playing the Avengers theme while I was waiting for you. That's awesome. Did you see Quantumania? What'd you think?
I did. I really enjoyed it.
Me too.
One of the things I'd say, like I definitely have beefs with several movies that have come out not long ago.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to do this thing where I'm not going to nitpick Star Wars or Marvel or those content as much anymore, and I'm just thrilled that it exists.
Yeah, dude. That's
I'm so excited. Like, there's a lot of things in Doctor Strange I just wasn't a fan of. I didn't enjoy how they kind of ruined Scarlet, one of my favorite characters.
Especially after WandaVision?
Yeah, it's just like oh man, we had a great chance to have redemption of lots of stuff, and then
and then she just smokes the Professor X and Mr. Fantastic and Black. Like, what?
And, the Illuminati stuff just felt like, well, that was like kind of fan service, but not really, So, no, but I mean, I really enjoyed Quantumania. I understand why people are like, I can't believe a big bad got beat by ants or whatever, but I thought it was appropriate. It was very comic book like. It's just like Squirrel Girl when she's just like, oh, let me defeat Thanos, and I'm like, well, what is that? So
okay, comics, I see you.
I enjoyed it, man. It was a fun ride and really set him up, and I thought his character was Jonathan Majors crushed it.
Yes, yeah. My only thing is, dude, I wish they would have had that been Paul Rudd's send off, man, as Ant-Man. Like, they're setting up young Avengers now, right? With like Stature and young the Captain America kid and Scarlet Witch's 2 kids. You know what I mean? Like, I think it would have been cool to see Ant-Man like make that sacrifice, go from like the really selfish guy in the first movie to like an actual hero sacrificing himself, you know, kind of in the end, like the everyman
Yeah,
ascension kind of, you know. But
I thought they might, but also I was like, well, again, a lot of our male characters have went that path,
yeah.
and so they only got a few that they're kind of hanging on to. And I thought what I really thought was going to happen was Hank Pym's character. I thought he
Oh,
was
yeah.
going to, like,
Yeah.
especially in that last scene. I thought something was going to happen. You know,
Yeah.
he came in and saved the day, and it would have been a send off at that moment. But for him,
Yeah.
well,
That would have been good. I feel like Wasp was barely in the movie, man. Like that was kind of another thing too. Is like it's called Ant-Man and the Wasp, and she like shows up like twice, kind of. You know what I
right.
mean? Like that was mildly disappointing because I like her too. You know, like I think she's a good actress. So that was kind of a shame. All right, I'm ready for you, man. Whenever you are. Try and squeeze a couple more hands in here before we get out of here. Dash said, "Let's go! The stream rocks. I can't wait for the next one. Let's go. Let's win it with a big bang." All right. Do my best. Get that snap on. We'll
I don't
see.
know what happened. Did it kick me?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I'll cancel. I'll start another one. 24586. There
That
we
was
go.
weird. So did you retreat that game?
No, I started a thing. It said you never joined, so I started a new one. I don't know. Turn 7 to the game. Okay.
What? So you were never playing. I was playing a game with someone.
Oh, did you click play mode instead of join?
Maybe like I think maybe what happened is I hit play, I hit
Yeah.
cancel,
Oh,
but I checked to see if it had reconnect to game, and then I joined your game, but it may have just took me into that.
oh, maybe it did. Yeah, maybe it did. Sometimes it grabs an opponent like real quick out of nowhere.
Because I was like, Drew, you're retreating already? Like, what's up, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Ooh. Okay.
I was gonna ask you about some of the plays you were making. I was like, this is questionable.
What is going on right now? You're like, I thought you said you had no Series 5 cards, man. What's happening? Man, Ebony Maw and Lizard, so good together.
Oh yeah.
See how this goes. It's turn 7, can't forget that. Oh no. Yeah, seems okay. Come on, Gambit. Do me proud. Okay, discarded the right card. Now kill the right card. No! That's what we needed. That hurts a little bit. I think we go here. Let's see if that works. Shuri Red Skull's so good.
No, you should come to bed.
Oh, Shuri Red Skull Taskmaster. Oh, this is bad. Like maybe. Oh, I guess we'll go here. See what happens to that. Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, that seems pretty good. Nice, good game, man.
Good game. I was like, does he have the Shang-Chi? I'm not sure. Kind of, you know,
Not
when your
this
Arlen's
time.
going on, yeah, Arlen's going on the side of where
Yeah.
I can't do it anyways, where you couldn't do it anyways. It's like, that's
Yeah.
kind of risky, but
Yeah. Oh, beat me by 1 power on the left.
yeah,
Man.
you made them dudes huge. I was like,
Yeah,
I should have snapped.
he should have.
That was the time I was like, I feel like this one's really in the bag, but if he has the Shang-Chi, it's like, dang, I just
Yeah.
would've lost. I just would really have lost some.
Seems pretty good.
Oh, that seems great for you.
Yeah.
Tough. Okay.
Oh, that seems pretty solid. Oh, man. Yeah. Here's what always happens to me. I'll tell you after this game because it's probably going to happen again. Yep, that seems pretty good. All right.
Okay, here we go.
You don't know what I'm doing over here? Ah! Ah. All right, let's see. What can you play? Taskmaster for 20. That seems pretty good. That also seems pretty good. Okay. Yep, there it is. The old discard the swarm.
Yep.
Man, 43 only got me by 5 over there too. It's close. It's close.
Yeah, I was like, that MODOK is gonna go crazy. I needed to get him off the Carmitage to hope to have a chance. So
Yep.
and I
That
was
was
like, I thought I was gonna take the L on that one because you didn't play him turn 5 there, and so I was like, because that's when you had priority, and I wouldn't been able to arrow you.
That's a good call. I didn't even think about that. And then I could have just Dracula, and then I would have either pitched my Apocalypse or my Chavez, which would have been a better play. Oh. Okay.
Interesting. What will that last one be, though?
Ah.
The Suba.
See what happens here.
Okay. Play the free card.
Ah, come on, Gambit. Come on, Gambit.
Well, he picked the middle, you know. He could have hit the Ironheart for me.
That's true. Hmm.
Don't really like how this deck's panning out right now.
I know, that's kind of, I'm just like, ugh. This is some clunky draws happening over here.
I think I drew my deck in reverse order, like.
Yeah. I don't know about this one. Yep, that seems pretty good. Yeah, got me again. Not quite as close as the other two.
No. That was just, again, I was just like, well, I got big cards here at the end. If he doesn't have,
Yeah.
you know, your big cards in that middle, they weren't opposing mine, so.
Mm-hmm. So hard because it's like you play She-Hulk and it's like they're gonna be like, okay, well, I'm pretty much out of here now. Thanks for showing up. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like, do I save her? How close up? We got 4 minutes. Okay, this might be it here. Oh man.
So, Colleen and Swarm just so good.
Yeah.
Have you seen the discard decks where they do it behind Invisible Woman?
Yeah, those seem pretty good.
Yeah, again, this one Arrow's just like, what a hero. When you reach in there and snatch out their Modok or you snatch out their Hela on the last turn, you know, it's like, they're like, well, there went my game plan.
That whole thing I was working towards, no longer a thing.
That's just one of those decks where I'm not a huge fan because it's like the moment they play Invisible Woman and it's like, well, I just kind of assume it's that deck. It's not necessarily, but there's, like if you should play another card somewhere else, you usually have played like one or two cards some other way that would give me an idea that it's that deck.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of, you know, you can either counter it or you need to retreat. It's just easy to make the call then.
Yeah, that seemed pretty good. Oh, nice.
He was already turned off for Sauron.
Oh, gotcha. That's true.
But I have, you know, done the thing where I like mess up and I'll play 0 into Sunspot or something. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. So we just always want to try to line it up still with those guys.
Oh, whoops. Okay, that's all right.
Okay, you did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Oh, too slow.
Will it be? Okay, come hang out. Then come hang out. I may have helped you. Oh, what a rock star.
Woo!
I was like, I knew I was gonna leave your Dracula easy to kill, but I was like, I did
Yeah.
not expect the Imp. Honestly, like that was a total surprise.
I was like, oh, should I do it? I was like, well, I can add 2 swarms at least and like the sunspot, so my hand will just be MODOK and America Chavez for Dracula. And then I drew Rock, and I was like, it's like, oh, or some other big drop that I have in here, you know, like at least he'll get some power out of him. But then I got rocked because I'd drawn all my low cost cards. So, all
No,
right.
that was good. That
Yeah.
worked out.
High stakes. I can't wager anymore. Interesting.
Makes this guy weaker.
Downgrade. Okay. Let's see. Go here.
Yeah, that's definitely another thing in this game is there's not like a ton of card draw and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which, you know, that's usually like how you win games.
Yeah.
But they do it in like, you know, those unique ways of add a random card to your hand or, you know, take a card from the opponent's deck, that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I kind of appreciate that about the game to help it like not just be like, well, whoever draws more cards pays more
Or-
money, they win, you know, that
Yeah,
kind
exactly. Yeah. Whoever has the best deck that they can draw through the fastest. You know what I mean? Like there's some of that RNG that kind of helps level it, you know, like
No filtering. You can't, all right, just go filter out the Spider-Man and draw it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, don't like it.
Alright, see how it goes. Coming down to it here.
Let's take a look.
What?
I'm glad I didn't make the play I thought about playing. You have lots of cards in your hand still, Drew.
Nuh-uh. Are you gonna arrow to Atlantis for me so that I can lose? Is that what you're going for right now?
What?
What?
I don't have priority, so I don't think any of that's
No, that's
mattering
true.
that much.
What are you doing over there? Yeah, you kind of. I mean, so whatever you play next is getting doubled up. That seems pretty good. So maybe She-Hulk, Taskmaster, a couple of 20s. Yep, that seems pretty. Yeah, seems pretty good. GG's.
It's like you've played this game before, Drew.
Incredible.
It was definitely the best play I can make.
Yeah, for sure. Good game, man.
Good game.
Good game. All right, guys. Well, as we wrap it up here, coming down. Oh, we're actually 2 minutes over stream, so Let me first of all thank Hurricane Blitz so much for showing up, man. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate your insights and just chatting with you, cutting it up, just like the good old days, man. It's really cool.
It's fun to talk cards, man. I miss that stuff. I'm not in the mix that much. I kind of keep up with Pokemon TCG a little bit, but I'm not on the same. But
yeah. For sure, man. So thank you so much, guys. And make sure, again, if you are a board game player and you like board games, check out the link in the description below for Hurricane's board game, Journey Adventure Quest. It looks so much fun. It looks like a really, like he's saying, a quick game to teach your friends, but also plenty of depth for that replayability. So definitely check it out. Anything else you want to plug, man, before you get out of here? Before we call it a night?
No, I mean, I got a TikTok, I kind of had a video that hit over 1 million views, no big deal, but
nice. There you go, man.
Yeah, when David turned 10, I started filming a Pokemon journey of a board game like Pokemon journey. We go out and hike and take a real Pokemon journey and stuff. And I just was filming that, and man, PokeTalk showed up and started following and loved it or whatever. So we've earned our first gym badge. We got some fossils. We've done a few things so far. So that's Hurricane cool, Blitz 4. If you want to follow along just to watch that, it's pretty fun.
Okay, Hurricane Blitz and then the number 4.
Yep.
All right, yeah, check him out on TikTok, guys. Make sure you see him, his son doing a Pokemon journey. That is such a cool idea. I'm gonna have to hit you up offline and see what all you're doing for that. So that's really cool, man. So as we wind down here, guys, thank you so much, everyone, for dropping by the stream, for hanging out with us, playing some Marble Snap. I'm excited. Next week, we'll probably transition into another game. You guys know how I am. I'm like the wind. I blow from place to place, just playing whatever kind of strikes my fancy. So be on the lookout for a good one, guys. Hurricane Blitz, again, thank you so much, man. I hope you have a great rest of your week and have a good weekend. And to the rest of you guys out there, stay easy. Talk to y'all later.